Think back to the high Middle Ages, where any punishment was perfect. If someone steals your bread, kill him. If a witch comes into your town, kill him. The death penalty was perfect. But here we are in the 21st century, still using the death penalty. What's right with that? We have Chipotle and reality TV, so why are we still living backward? Back in the high Middle Ages. So this is why I think the United States should abolish the death penalty. For these three reasons. 1, it's too expensive. 2, innocent people may die. And 3, it doesn't even deter crime. First, the United States should abolish the death penalty because it's too expensive. In an article from Kelly Phillips on March 23, 2003, she states that the death penalty is significantly more expensive than a normal trial. A normal trial costs around $740,000, while any trial for suspected murder, when the death penalty is in question, is $1.26 million. That's almost twice as much just for involving the death penalty in question. And then, once they're in jail, convicts on death row cost $90,000 more per year. So, as time goes on, they're just adding up more money that's coming from taxpayer dollars. In an article from Dan Sullivan on April 3rd, 2015, he talks about this guy named Gary Alford, who was on death row for 40 years before eventually dying of natural causes within jail. So this means over the course of his time in prison, he wasted about $3.6 million just from being on death row, and he didn't even get the death penalty. So what's the point of having the death penalty if it's just too expensive? Second, the United States should abolish the death penalty because innocent people may die. In an article from Andrew Cohen on January 27th, 2015, he states that about 4% of people on death row are innocent. Starting in 1976, since 1976, about 564 people on death row have been found completely innocent, and only 163 of those people have been exonerated. That means around 411 people have been killed completely innocent in the United States judicial system. And Ed Wilkham, in an article from May 6, 2015, talks about this man named Willie Manning, who is in Mississippi prison for about 20 years. And luckily he was given the death penalty in court, but about 20 years after his conviction, he was found innocent because of false testimony from a child that falsely accused him of murder. So Willie Manning could have definitely been killed by the death penalty if he was not exonerated only last week. So innocent people may die. Willie Manning could have died, and many people have died from the death penalty, and I say that we stop it now. Third, the United States should abolish the death penalty because it doesn't even deter crime. In an article from Julianne Walsh, she talks about the case of North Carolina. In 2006, North Carolina did not have any executions in the state. And in 2012, no death penalty verdicts were given. And since then, crime rates have actually gone down. Many people think that the death penalty deters crime, but the fact is it doesn't. In an article from Kurt Fitzpatrick on December 29, 2014, he states that in a survey from criminologists, around 88% of criminologists say that the death penalty doesn't even deter crime. In fact, 22 states, the top 25 states with the highest murder rates have been, 22 of them have the death penalty. So as you can obviously see, the statistics do not even reflect that the death penalty deters crime. So this is why I think the United States should abolish the death penalty. First, because it's way too expensive. Second, because innocent people may die. And third, it doesn't even deter crime. Thank you.